Hi everyone, it's Rachel. I hope everybody's having a great night. I am working on the Bella Rose kit from Calico Collage, and it's Linda Israel's subscription box. So I started making some pockets, and I thought, hey, I'm going to turn the camera on and just show you how I'm making some interesting pockets. So hopefully this is something new for you. Those of you who are coming in, please say hello over on the right hand side in the chat. And please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. So today's just going to be pretty. Hi, Mary Jones. How you doing? Today's just going to be making some pockets. Hi, Susan. And if you have a business envelope, that's what we're going to start with. So I would recommend grabbing a pair of scissors and a business envelope, because I'm going to show you how to make this adorable pocket out of one envelope. You certainly can use junk mail if you'd like. And I think this is really cute. It turned out cute. It kind of looks like a tag, and I thought we would make some things to go in it. You know, decorate some tags to go in it. And then it has two pockets. I actually, I originally was only going to have one pocket, and then I decided to cut it open so that we could have two pockets. So it's very cute. I think people will like it. Oh, good, Susan. I'm glad you want to try it. I'm going to give you a minute to go grab one of these envelopes and a pair of scissors, because that's really all you need, and a glue stick. Now, if you want to decorate it up like I did, you can grab a piece of paper. I'm using the Bella Rose kit from Calico Collage. And so what I did is I just printed one of the pages on copyweight paper, so it's very thin. You could use heavyweight cardstock, but I think the thinner paper is better. That's just my personal opinion. So, hi, proud grandma of 4. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining. You guys, if you're in here, if you would just give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. Please say hello on the right-hand side so I can acknowledge you. I'm just going to do a really quick plug while I'm letting some people get in here, and then we're going to get started on this pocket. But Penny from That's Just Penny has a junk journal, virtual junk journal retreat. And there are specific designers. It's $10. And hopefully I can get her to put the link in here in a little bit. And it's going to be featuring all kinds of junk journal artists, excuse me. But basically it would be like going to a retreat somewhere, except it's going to be virtual. And we're very excited about it. A lot of us designers and artists are out there. And I wanted to kind of share, and we're gonna play with this pack. This is going to be one of the packs that is going to be exclusive just to the retreat people. And you're going to be able to order one of my super cute fabric washi tape packs. I apologize, that's the phone. So this fabric that's on here is washi tape, my fabric washi tape that I make. This washi tape coordinates beautifully with the Bella Rose collection. And so we're going to play with this today so you can see how awesome this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 11 pieces in here. Sorry, I had to remember there's 10 pieces of fabric, and you can't see it. We'll open it up, but there's also a piece of tacky lace in here. It's German lace. Oh, thank you, Susan. So they will come packaged up with this beautiful little pink bow. And I'm just really excited about it. So if you are part of our retreat, you will have an opportunity to do a pre-order and order this packet of washi. So I hope some of you go over there. In fact, I'm going to send Penny a message right now to let her know to start putting the information in. Hi, Erica. You know what? I just did an impromptu live. I was working on my Bella Rose kit, and I'm making some pockets, and I haven't shown these pockets before to you guys, so I decided, hey, it's a good time to turn the camera on. Amanda, I do have some fabric washi that I will be putting in my store. If you are interested in fabric washi, if you would, let me just find my little note. If you would send me an email at rachelreed2014gmail.com, if you would send me an email, I will send you some pictures of some of the new stuff that I have coming out. I'm not completely finished with it, but there will be some packs in there. So for those of you who are watching tonight, or any of you who are watching after this is live and you are interested in fabric washi, please send me an email and I will show you guys first what it looks like. I think the package, you guys, I don't know if you have checked, but the shipping in the US has gone up a lot. So I'm going to show you if I can without making everybody sick. So these are the new prices, and the priority prices have gone up. It's gone up quite a bit, anywhere from about 50 cents to 75 cents. So I do need to figure out what it's going to cost me to ship these. And they are definitely going to be cheaper than, I love Amity Bloom. For those of you who watch her, she has some fabric washi tape too. It's similar to what I do. Her packs are like $25. I don't plan on selling mine for that. They will be very, very reasonable and definitely under $20 shipped right to you. Okay. So just, that was my little plug for that. No, Erica, I'm going to show you in a minute. I was just kind of waiting for people to get in here. We have 9 people in here. I will do a giveaway tonight too, so please hang around if you are interested in a giveaway. Give me just 1 second. I'm going to send Penny a quick message to let her know I'm live. Okay, so we're going to make this pocket, and we're going to just kind of, I'm working on my Bella Rose kit, and we're going to just continue with that. So all you need is a business envelope. You can use one that's already, hi, Deborah. Oh, Susan, you know what? I never win either. And I've been doing this for a long time, and I just won one the other day. So, you know, I'm hoping, I'll cross my fingers for you that you might win. Okay. So, get an envelope. It does not have to be a brand new one. I have used up all of my junk mail ones, but grab one. And just glue the flap down if it's not already glued down. So I'm just taking my glue stick, oops, I didn't have that on my table. Taking my glue stick and gluing it down. Be careful not to get it on the blue part or the security part, or your pocket's not going to open. All right, so you're just going to close it up. And then, okay, this is not rocket science. I'm not even sure how big these are. Let's see if I can find a ruler. Does anybody know how long a business envelope is? I think it's 7 inches. Oh, do I have a ruler somewhere? Thought I did. Well, I don't. Let me use my paper cutter. I think they're 7 inches. Oh, they're actually 9 inches. Okay. So I just kind of take it and figure out, where do I want it? I kind of fold it up. I don't know. This is about 3.5 inches. So I'm folding it up about 3.5 inches. And I'm just creasing it. Okay. So let me show you again. I'm just folding it up and creasing it. All right. Everybody with me still? Oh, thank you, Susan. Yeah, they're about 9.5. All right. So the next thing I do, you can use scissors or you can use paper trimmer, is I trim off this, just a sliver at the top. Okay, just a sliver. You can see there's not much I've taken off. Take a sliver of paper off the top so that we can open up and we have a pocket up here. All right. So the next thing I do is I take this And I just kind of fold these two corners together like this without, I don't want to crease that. I'm just kind of holding it. And then I'm cutting it in the shape of a tag, just like that. All right. Then I'm going to take this flap and I'm going to fold. I got to put it upside down. Sorry, guys. I'm going to fold this flap over. Now, you can see I made a much bigger flap on this one. It's up to you. If I want a bigger flap, I absolutely can do that. Or if I want a smaller flap. So for this one, we're going to do a smaller flap just so you can see the difference. Now, you can just fold this up and be done. And then you will have one pocket right here. But what I did down here is I did the exact same process. So I took a sliver off, just like that. You can absolutely cut these and hold them like this. It's just faster for me to do it like this. So I'm just taking it, cutting my edges, and I now have something that looks like this. And I'm taking this piece and I'm folding it down, okay? So we now have a pocket here, a pocket behind here, and a pocket right here. Okay, everybody see how that goes? All right, so the next thing that you want to do is you want to start decorating your pocket. So as I said before, I'm just using a piece of this digital kit from Calico Collage, Bella Rose. And you could use scrapbook paper. I'm using copy weight for this. And I just kind of look at it and decide, okay, how do I want it? So I'm going to use this flower. And I know that a lot of it's going to get covered up, but I'm okay with that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just use my paper cutter. I'm going to slide this in. And I'm just eyeballing this, you guys. I mean, if you really wanted to get fancy and cut them, by all means, get a ruler out and measure it. But this project's very forgiving if you haven't made these types of pockets before. Oh, thank you. Erica, I get it. You guys, I normally work full time, and here in Michigan, the weather is horrible. It is so cold here. We are on our 5th snow day this week, and I'm an administrator, and normally administrators do not get a time off. But we have exceeded the number of contractual days that administrators have to come for the year. So I have been blessed that the last 2 days I have been able to stay at home with my daughter and craft. Okay, so see, I'm just measuring that, kind of figuring out where this is going to go. And I need to take about 1/2 inch off the side here. Now, do not throw all these little scraps away. You guys might be tempted. Oops, sorry. You might be tempted to throw something like that away. Throw these little white scraps away unless you have an idea for those. I don't. But keep these because, you guys, this is valuable. It doesn't look like much, but it's definitely valuable. Oh, and I didn't measure that very well. I guess I should have not been talking and looked a little better. So I need to take about 1/4 inch off right now. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. So this should be pretty good to fit in here now. Yep. And we're going to do some inking. I cut it a little small, but that's okay. We're going to ink all this up, so it'll be fine. All right. And then I get to decide how I want this placed in here. So it's going to go like that. All right. Then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to cover down here. All right. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cover this. So just going to do a real quick way of kind of measuring and as I go. I want a little over 4 inches. Okay. So let's see how this fits. Fits pretty good. I'll take just a smidge more off and we're going to be ready to go. Now, you don't have, I have not been out of the house in 2 days, which is fine because I had lots of crafting to do and lots of journals to catch up with and lots of videos because one of the things that I'm doing is I'm one of the featured artists in this retreat. And so I have lots of videos. I have a video series of embellishments that I am going to be showing our campers. And so I've been trying to get caught up on that. Okay. So there's that piece. And now I'm going to ink up this piece. And then we'll go ahead and we'll ink up this envelope. So what do you think? Have any of you made a pocket like this before or seen this type of pocket? Am I showing you something new or is this something you've already seen? I'd love to know. Gorgeous paper. It is. I'm telling you, you guys, this Bella Rose kit by Calico Collage that is exclusive for Linda Israel. It's amazing. I love Norella's kits, but this one, she really outdid herself. You got the kit, Erica? Awesome. You're going to love it. You are going to absolutely love it. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink up. And I'm going to get it. I apologize. Can you guys hear my husband? He's doing some work downstairs in my other studio, and it's kind of loud. I hope can you hear him? He's right below me. I actually have a studio in my basement, and then I have upstairs where I have my videoing. I have a junk journal and an office, a junk journal room and an office combined. So you can't hear him? Good, Amanda. I can hear him. I asked him to put another plug in. It's terrible. We have so many outlets in our basement because for those of you who don't know, I also own a long arm quilt business called A Plus Quilting in Michigan. So we have a lot of plugs because I run a lot of machinery. But we had a really bad flood last year here in Michigan, and our basement flooded, unfortunately. And when it did, it got my area all wet. Luckily, my equipment did not get wet, but the flooring was ruined. And so when we redid, it gave us an opportunity to redesign my entire studio down there. And so when we did that, we put in this beautiful cabinetry and in a totally different spot than where it used to be. Because for my husband's 40th birthday, he has always wanted a pool table. And so I was totally against it. And I was really selfish because I wanted my basement. But for his 40th birthday, I bought him a custom pool table. And it really is beautiful. It's a navy blue top. I don't play pool. I could care less about pool, but he loves it and my daughter loves it. So I had to redesign where my area was going to be. So anyway, to make a long story short, I didn't have as many plugs on that side. So he's promising that he's going to do put some plugs in tomorrow with a good friend of ours. Okay, so there is that. Notice it didn't come all the way down. And I don't care because it's not going to matter. This is going to be covered, so it's not a big deal. Oh, thanks, Erica. You know, he's really good to me. He's put up with my crafting addictions. As many of you out there, I'm sure junk journaling is not your only craft that you do. And my husband and I are not drinkers. We don't smoke. Our whole life is just devoted to our daughter and our families. We took care of his mother, who is deceased now, and we take care of his father who lives next door. My mother is ill. We take care of her. We take care of friends. And so pretty much he never asked for anything. So that's the one thing he's always wanted. And I just said, I kind of fought it for years and finally just said, you know what? He doesn't ask for much. Just let him have the stupid pool table. So Okay, so now what I'm doing is I want to cover the slab. Now you don't have to cover the slab. If I had blue in here, I would leave this. Could you, okay, Deborah's asking me, could you wrap the paper around from the back to the front bottom? So are you asking me, Deborah, if I covered the back like that, could I fold it up like this? Is that what you're asking me? Deborah, is that what you're asking me? Okay, so you absolutely can. If you don't have a if you don't have a directional paper, you can do that. Okay, if you have a directional paper though, that's not going to work because your pattern is going to be upside down. So let me show you an example. So so this is directional, okay? If I folded this up, see how this is going to be upside down? But if you don't have a directional paper, that's fine. You can fold it up. I don't cover the back because I'm going to glue this down in my journal. So I don't need to cover the back. But if you want to, now these could definitely be separate, standalones. You guys, this is great for Happy Mail too. If you want to stuff some ephemera in here and send it to a friend, as long as you don't stuff them too thick, they will send beautifully in a regular envelope and be just fine and not cost you a fortune. Well, you wouldn't have to attach it, Deborah, because this could be slipped into a pocket in one of your journals. Let me grab a journal that I have. So here's a journal I just finished. I have a video up on my, but if I didn't want to put this down on a page, I could just slip it in here. And then in that case, I would want oops, sorry. I'd want that back to be covered. Okay. If I wanted to slip it, if I wanted to put it in something like this, like a belly band, then I might want that back covered. But if I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to glue it down on a piece of paper like this and include it. Now, in this case, if you really wanted to be fancy, you could just go around the edges and you'd have one, oops, sorry, with my big hand in there. Sorry, guys. You could have one pocket here, 2, 3, and then 4. So this could be a 4-pocket piece. All right. Hi, Cindy. Thanks for joining. Okay, so I got talking, guys. Forgot what I was doing here, and I need to trim a little more off. So let me just trim a smidge more off. Now, I'm sure there are easier and faster ways to do this, but I'm talking to you. I'm not measuring. I'm just using up my scraps. I don't want to, I just want to keep nice, use up as much of the paper as I can. So I just put some glue on there. I'm going to tuck this in, slide it down. Oh, I'm sure you guys can hear that. It's getting louder. All right, so now I'm just going to trim this off. All right. Okay, so we have finished that piece. Now on this pocket, I covered this blue up with my fabric washi tape, but we still have this area to kind of cover up and do something with. And because I'm trying to figure out, you guys, should I glue this down or should I just leave it so that it flips up? I haven't decided. Should I glue that down or leave it? So we have to cover this area as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the edge of this paper to cover this part. And I'm just going to use my glue stick. Now you could use some different glue. I just want it to adhere pretty fast. And this glue stick is it's working just fine for what I need it for. So I'm just lining the two up. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to be out of frame. And now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to trim that off. Now, if I'm just going to glue this down, because I haven't decided, I backed that. But if I'm going to glue it down, I don't need to put that piece of paper in there. Okay. But because I can't make a decision this evening, you vote to glue it, Erica. Of course, you all voted to do that after I put this piece on there, didn't you? Okay, let's peel it off. See if I can peel it off. Ooh, please be nice and do not rip. Look, okay, you guys told me to do it. I just did it. So I'm going to take and put this piece up here because it should fit, right? So hang on. Let me put some glue on here. Glue on glue. Now, glue on glue. I want to talk about that for a minute. I know most of you know this, but sometimes even I forget, and I've been doing this a long time. Glue on glue is better than just paper on glue, especially when you're using a glue stick. Oh, darn it, you guys. I should have inked this. You all never forget to ink, right? Oh, darn it. Oh, well. So glue on glue, especially if you've peeled something off and want to put something else back on there, always do glue on glue. All right. So I'm going to cut another piece. And I cut that one too narrow, so we're going to have to go this way. Or we're going to have to go like this. We're going to go like that because I like that better. I think. No, we're not. Decisions, you guys. I told you I can't make a decision today. See what happens when I don't go to work? All right. So, hopefully I made that wide enough. Whew. Just enough. Just enough. Perfect. So we are getting ready in our household to have 10 basketball girls over on Saturday. My daughter is plays for her high school for basketball, and our house was selected by the girls to have a basketball sleepover. So they chose that because we have a hot tub and none of the other families do. So our house isn't necessarily the biggest of everybody's, but it had a hot tub. So they decided they wanted to come to our house. So we will have a busy, busy time here. Okay, and now I'm just going to ink up the edges here. All right, so here's where we are so far. Everybody with me still? Yeah, that will be fun. All right, now let's open up this fabric washi tape, you guys. Let me close this for a minute. Okay. So if you purchase this because you're part of our retreat, or you purchase one of my other fabric washi tape kits, they come like this. You guys, this doesn't look like a lot, but you will have so much washi tape. All right, let's pull it out. Okay, so here are the colors, and here is the lace. Okay, so which color do we want to use? What do you guys think? I'll lay them out. Do we want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is just is upside down, is a white polka dot. Sorry. So what one do we want to use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. Okay, I've got 2 votes for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one right here, we want to do this one? Okay. All right. I'm going to set this to the side. Okay. These are 1-inch pieces that already have an adhesive on them. So the good thing about this is you can use as little or as much as you want. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to measure it and I'm going to cut it. Okay. But I don't need this whole width. If I wanted to, I could, but I don't. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it down the middle. So I can use this fabric washi tape in more spots in my journal. Okay. So we went just like this. You with me? All right. So then you go to the back here and you remove this amazing backing. Okay. I'm trying to show you. Okay. This fabric washi tape is extremely sticky. The type of adhesive that I use, this can be used on paper. It can be used on wood. Once you stick it down, it is not coming back up. So it is not your normal washi, you guys. This is permanent washi. And when it goes down, it does not come back up. Okay, once it's there, it's there. So you do have to make sure it's where you want it. But the cool thing about my washi tape is if you are doing a wood project or you're doing something that you want more permanent, you can definitely, I should have went up a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm just going to take my, you know what, I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. And I'm going to put a piece of paper inside of here, and I'm just going to trim that off. But you definitely will not need to worry about anybody or having it come up off your page, because once it's down, it is down. It is not coming back up. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Now, we have done that. I think we need to add something else. So what I did, I took the Bella Rose, one of the embellishment pages, and if you purchase the digital, any of Norella, oops, I have it upside down. I'm sorry, guys. Any of Norella's kits, you can, excuse me, I had to get a drink. My throat is killing me. Any of her kits, you have the ability to not copy them and manipulate them, but you can size them. So sometimes when I want a smaller embellishment, let me show you what the normal size of these embellishments would be. Sometimes when I want smaller embellishments, I will take these, put them in to just copy it, put it in Microsoft Word, and make them smaller. So here's the bird, you guys. This is the original size of the bird. Okay. So I wanted smaller ones to put on these envelopes. Here, this embellishment is this embellishment right here. So you can see it's quite a bit of a difference. Look at, this is the large embellishment. This is the size it comes. I made it smaller so it's this size. And here's my butterflies. So the large butterfly, and that's the large butterfly. And here's our little key. So you can see quite a difference. I'm not sure if you guys were aware of that, but if you have Microsoft Word or another word processing, and you can see here, I always put 2 on a page. For me, that's about the right size. And I do that a lot when I want smaller embellishments. If I'm going to embellish things like pockets or envelopes, and the embellishments are a little bigger than I would like. Okay. So I think, shall we put the bird on here today, you guys? You want to do the bird? What embellishment do you want to do? You want to do embellishment 1, 2, or 3? 1, 2, or 3? Hi, Lisa from Handmade Lisa. Amanda says 1, 1, 1. Okay. All right. I love this bird. So now I know you guys have heard, if you've watched me before, you know I'm a nut about these scissors, and I know Linda Israel is a nut about her scissors. If you guys do not have these fatigue scissors, you have to get them by Fiskar. Look at my father and my mother's dog came and got a hold of it, but they still work. These scissors are amazing. They're anti-fatigue scissors. And the cool thing is they're sharp. You guys, I've cut everything from fabric to paper to tin with these. These are the multi-purpose ones. You can get them at Joann's. You can get them online. Amazon stocks them. Like I said, if you don't have these are definitely, if I had to take anything with me, if I was going to be on a desert island, and I only got to take one supply, it would be these scissors, because I can do so much with them. The other thing is they have a nice fine point. So if you needed to make holes in something, you can. And I don't get a kickback from Fiskar. I wish I did, because I have bought so many Fiskar items over the years, but I just really, really love these scissors. And I've owned, I probably own, and I'm not even kidding, 50 pairs of scissors. Because I am a quilter and we own a quilting business, I have a lot of scissors. Okay, so this line that is on here, for those of you that have the Brother Scan and Cut, which I do not have and I wish I did have, I'm just trying to get up enough guts to purchase one more piece of crafting equipment, is what I call it. When I call it equipment, then my husband doesn't get so upset. But I have everything else. I have the Cricut. I have some of those other things. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Oh my gosh, we have 16 people in here. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. Okay, so we're going to use this little bird, but this little bird needs something behind it. So I think it's time to get a dictionary page. So look at this page. I have a 1900s dictionary here that is a mess. I have to show you. It's actually beautiful, I think. Look at this. And look at it was some little kids. It was from Hillman, Michigan, which is ironic because my parents live close to there now, but I did not get it anywhere near there. The copyright is 1934. 1934, and it was definitely loved by someone. But I got it. I don't even remember. $1 or less. I don't remember how much. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use a little piece of this to go behind our bird. Oh, and that's too big here. Make it a little smaller. Remember that this is the pocket, the additional pocket we made, so we don't want to go over that. Let's see. Maybe we'll do it on this. How's that? All right, so we're going to ink this up. Very carefully ink it up because the paper is very, very brittle. I know, Erica, I should be able to cut it on my Cricut, but you know what? I am too lazy to figure out how to do it. And I really don't mind fussy cutting. I know some people hate it. I really don't mind doing it. A lot of times I'll do it in front of the TV at night. So I do need to figure out how to use my Cricut to do that. Have you cut things, Erica, with your Cricut like that? Have you set it up so that you can cut things? No, but you need to learn to. Maybe one day I'll figure it out and do a quick tutorial for people. I just haven't. All right, I have this lace too that I want to use. Although I'm not sure how I want to use it. Let's see here. Maybe I don't want to use it. Let me cut it a little smaller and see what happens here. Let's let it peek out. I don't know. Lace or no lace, ladies? Lace or no lace today? Lace? Okay. Oh, thank you, Susan. I think it's really pretty too. We're gonna do some, we're gonna make some other embellishments in here too. So I'm using Fabri-Tac, of course, for my lace. Oops. So what do you guys think of this fabric washi tape? Oh, Susan, are you doing this kit? Do I need to cut it at an angle? I could. You know what? Thank you. I could. I didn't on the last one. But you know what? We could pull that up and do that. That's a great idea. That's a great idea, Erica. Let's do that so people can see it like that. You got to be really careful because it will definitely pull your, it will pull up your, there. How's that? We'll pull up your paper. All right. Oh, awesome, Amanda. Do you remember how much Amity Blooms is? Her fabric washi tape? I want to say it was like $24. Mine is not going to be that expensive. Her stuff's beautiful. And I have not been lucky enough to get over there to get it before it gets sold out. One of these days, I'm actually going to get some of her stuff because she has some amazing, amazing, amazing stuff. All right, how's that, you guys? Now, I have these little pink sequins that I can add over here if we want. And they're sticking to my finger here. Do we want these little sequins? We could do 3 sequins like this. These little pink sequins, or, because I feel like it needs something over here, or I could do the 3 blings. All right, let's do the sequins. So I'm going to try not to make a mess with my glue here. And I just put 3 little dots. Here's another little tool that I should use more often that I don't. Well, maybe one of the reasons is because I can't find it right now. Darn it, I was just playing with it the other day. Where did that tool go? It is a tool to pick up things with. Well, my drawers are an absolute mess. And I cannot find anything in them. Maybe tomorrow on my snow day, I should clean out my drawers. A nifty idea that would be. Oh, darn it. I wanted to show you. Well, I can't wait any longer because my glue is going to dry here. I'm just going to press these down so they get a nicely adhered. Oh, goodness. My desk is such a mess, you guys. I've been trying to get all of this stuff done for Norella and for Linda. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just glue the edge. And I might go back and sew. These would be really cute if you sewed around them. I might go back and do that later. I'm not going to do it on camera. I'm going to ink this little edge up here. There we go. So here is our little pocket. Here's our pocket. Do we want something along here? Or am I getting too much? Oh, hi, Penny. Thank you for coming. You guys, should I put 3 up here? What do you think? Do you like that? Where would I sew? Erica, I would just go right along the edge right here. Just around the 3 edges, and that's it. And I might go up along here. Should I put 3 more up here or no? Erica says yes. This is the Bella Rose kit, Kathy, and it's featured by Calico Collage. It is Linda Israel's kit for this month, for February, and we are featuring it in our retreat. Penny's in here right now, so Penny, if you would put some information in here about that retreat. If you purchase it through the retreat, it will be 10% off. All of the artists that are part of that retreat have some sort of discount going on. Sorry, guys, the little middle of the sequin was not punched out. So Penny will put the information in a minute. It's $10 to register for our retreat, and what you get is a variety of things. You're going to get discounts off of, well, you know what? We're just going to throw that sequin out because I'm not sure what's going on with it. I think it's defective. You're going to get discounts from various artists. You're going to get exclusive kits. So when I told you that I'll have my fabric washi tape, that's exclusive only to retreat. The pack I showed you is exclusive only to the retreat members. And there'll be limited quantities for all of our stuff. I love this, you guys. It is so cute. Isn't that adorable? Oh my gosh. So here's the other piece. I wanted to show you this. This is one of the washies. This is some German lace that I was able to back. And look at that. You can stick that down. Isn't that going to be just beautiful? Okay. So our pocket is done, but now we need to fill it. So I'm going to take one of my inventory tags. You guys, I do sell my inventory tags in my store. Penny, when you get a moment, hon, would you be able to put my store link in there by chance? Thank you. I'm glad you guys like these. So we're going to make a tag now. And of course, I'm going to ink it up first. These are inventory tags. I do sell these inventory tags. You get 10 of them for $5 shipped to you. I do live sales, and I'm probably going to do one next week. I don't know which day yet. But when I do my live sales, you guys usually will get a discount. The last time I did the live sale, I sold 20 for $7 or 10 for $4 shipped to your house. Sorry, guys, I had to get a drink. My throat is killing me today. I'm not sure what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to play some more with this washi. Because I just want to show you what you guys can do with it. And show you that you don't need to use a lot of it to make a big impact. So, oh, come on. I know, Erica, I really do think it's the weather. Okay, Amanda does not have Facebook. I know Penny and I are going to have a conversation tonight. We're going to actually call each other. Penny, hopefully you're still listening, because we've had a couple people say, hey, we don't have Facebook and we really want to be part of the retreat. So we may be changing it over to a website base, but we haven't figured that out yet. So if you're interested, but you do not have a Facebook, let us know, because we're trying to make it available for everybody. Oh no, Penny, I'm sorry you're having tech issues. You guys, am I buffering tonight? Because we've been having buffering problems on YouTube. All right, so I'm just taking this fabric washi and I'm just layering these. Oh, darn it. And see, I didn't want it to go there. And I'm just layering these pieces. Oh, and it's still crooked, you guys. Oh, well, we'll have to put something there to cover it. All right, and I'm gonna cut a piece of this because you guys have to see. You have to see this. Have to see this in action. All right. Oh, it's hard to see on there. I wish it's very pretty, you guys. I wish you could see that a little bit better. Okay, and we're gonna take and we're gonna put a little embellishment here. I think we'll do one of these butterflies. So give me just a second to cut one of these babies out. I'm gonna do the little bigger one. It's buffering a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, I don't. It's got to be YouTube, because my internet connection is the best it's been in a long time. If those of you who used to watch me from the beginning know that I used to have all kinds of problems with my internet. And we're in pretty good shape right now, internet-wise. But I know Linda was having problems earlier today. Various people have been having all kinds of problems. All right, so I just cut that out. I'm going to ink it up. Inking it up. There we go. And I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it. I'm going to add it like that. And I didn't do a lot. I mean, you can see I didn't do a lot of embellishing, but it really makes an impact. That's why I love this fabric washi tape. Oh, the light's not very good. Can you see that? What do you think? And since I've been using, oops, oh no, my Fabri-Tac is making a mess. I need to do better about putting the lid on top of it when I'm done. Oh, you know what? I was going to add some of these sequins, but because I'm going to be sliding this in the pocket, I don't think I want to do that now that I'm. All right, so I need to get some fibers. So if you will just bear with me a minute, I got to go over to my fiber bin and get some fibers. Okay. Let's see here. What do I want to use? I think we'll use the seam binding. It's coffee dyed, so it has a very vintage look to it. And because I don't want it to stick up, so what I'm doing is I'm okay. So let me show you what I'm talking about because some of you may not know. So normally I would take my ribbon and I would put it through here like this. And then I would put it through this way to have it stick up, see? And then my tails stick up. And that's fine. And then I'd be able to put it in and these tails would stick up. But I don't want it to look like that. So what I'm doing this time is, I don't know what you call this. Somebody that knows the technical term, please put it in there. My square up. Penny, would you put my square up in there? Thank you. So I'm going to just tie it like this, which is now down. And then I'm going to tie a square knot. So that my little tails will go downward. See? So that is another way to give some ribbon to the top of your tag. All right. Okay, so there's our first tag that we embellished. This is an embellishment that I made. Everybody has seen my faux ticket tutorial. Thanks, Penny. I appreciate it. Does everybody know how to make these tickets, or do you want me to show you how to make a ticket? So I'm going to add this in here, this little ticket journal card. And then I'm going to grab one of these little tags. Cindy, you want me to show you how to make those faux tickets? Okay, give me a minute and I will show you. It's easy and you don't need a lot of supplies. All right, so there you go. So for those of you, I know that makes prayer pockets. This would be a great prayer pocket, excuse me. But it's also just a really great pocket tag, happy mail, and it is going to look great in a journal. Let me grab a journal and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, here's a blank page. And I can just glue it down and look, we have all of these cute little tuck spots and that's going to look amazing on a page. All right. So that is one pocket out of an envelope. Okay. I'll show you the tag real quick. The ticket, excuse me, the faux ticket. And this is going to be a tutorial, one of my tutorials that I do for the junk journal retreat, but we're going to do it. I'll show you a few more things on that. Okay, I'm just going to show you the just basics. If I can find a piece of paper, you guys, on this terribly, terribly messy desk. All right, I'm going to have to use this scrap. All right, so you take this, and I like them 2.5 inches wide. If you want them narrower, more narrow, that's fine. And I like them 4 inches long. You decide however big you want them. Okay, this is just, oops, and I didn't do it very straight. 2.5 by 4. All right. Then I take a circle punch, or if you don't have a circle punch, you can do this by hand. And I literally just take a little bit off of each edge. And you've now made a faux ticket. And these faux tickets are just so adorable. So you can see this one's a little more narrow. They make great pockets. So you can take these and find a blank page. You can put these down like this and create a pocket. Oops, sorry. But it's as simple as that. And we're going to talk a little bit about how to embellish those more in our retreat. I may have a video on my YouTube channel on how to make these too, so you have to check that out. Oh, Cindy, you're in the retreat. Awesome. So you're going to get a chance to see me make these, and so it'll be fun. All right. Shall we make another pocket? I apologize. This water bottle is so noisy. Oh, good, Erica. I'm so glad you're signing up. Okay, let's make a different pocket this time. And I'm totally doing this on the fly, you guys. So I'm making this up as I go. So it may or may not work out. Just going to warn you. But I have another envelope in front of me. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this edge down again. This time I'm going to fold it up and I'm only going to leave about 1.5 inches. Because I want a shorter pocket this time. This pocket is going to be good for putting shorter tags and journaling cards in. And I should have folded it a little straighter. All right, so I cut the top edge off. And you know what? Since we had this little punch out and we were making it like a ticket, let's do that to the edges. Let's see what this baby looks like when we're done. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to trim off this edge. I'm thinking, guys. I know you can't see the smoke rolling, but it is. It's rolling. Okay. Fold this down just like we did on the last one. Okay, I don't know if I like this. We might go back and we might change that. All right, I have this piece of scrapbook paper that's on my desk that needs to be used up, so we are going to use it. And when I picked up that scrapbook paper, look what I found. All right, so I need a 3-inch strip. So I'm going to cut a 3-inch strip here. I wish I could manage to do a couple of pockets without making a complete disaster of my desk every time. All right. So that fits on there. We're going to go ahead and glue that down. Oops. I think we should do a giveaway. What do you guys think? Penny, Erica, yep, for a giveaway. Oh, yes, please give me a thumbs up. Please, please, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Erica. I totally forgot to tell people tonight. It really helps when you guys give thumbs up. It puts our videos towards the top. I don't make any money off of YouTube. I never ask people for money when we're on YouTube. I just do it to teach. I do want more people to come to my channel. My goal is to get to 2,000 subscribers this year. And I'm not sure. I'm going to look real quick and see how many subscribers I have right now, because I don't even know. Yeah, I'm at 2,000. Let's see. Oh, I'm at 2271. So I guess my goal is to be at 3,000 subscribers. So please, if you know, please share my channel. I really do love to teach. I love to share. If you guys have ideas or things you want to see, let me know. So this is a thicker scrap paper. I'm not sure what I think of it, guys. I remember I told you I use the thinner stuff, and I don't know what if I like this thick stuff. All right, there are 14 of us in here. So we're going to do a giveaway. And let me see. I'm going to dig in my box here. Okay, my first giveaway is going to be for these 2 Tuck Spot journal card embellishments. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a number down between 1 and 30. And I have already done that. It's underneath there. So if you would go ahead and put a number in there, it's something to do with the giveaways. I wonder if YouTube is like spying on us and they're because I think today when Linda Israel was doing giveaways, it was doing the same thing. As soon as she would try to give away, it would start buffering. That's so weird. So weird. All right, we're back. All right, did everybody get a chance? I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to put your number in if you haven't already. And you cannot have duplicate numbers. Erica and Penny, if you'll just kind of take a look and make sure we don't have anybody that has duplicate numbers, that everybody has. Okay, are we ready? Let's look at the number. So the number is 21. Oh, it's upside down for you guys, but the number is 21. So who is my winner? Who did not go over 21, the closest person to 20 without going over? And I haven't looked at the numbers, so I don't know. Mary Jones. Awesome. Okay, let me write that down. Mary gets these 2 right here. Look, I'm even going to put it in an envelope right now, Mary. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary Jane. Excuse me. Is it Mary Jane or Mary Jones? Mary, are you still here? Mary, please acknowledge that you have received it or that you are still in here. Mary Jones, if you're still in here, please acknowledge that you won. Okay, Mary, I just put your name on it. Okay, Amanda, you had 22, 20 also, I should say. All right, so normally I don't allow people to have the same number. So I will go ahead and we'll try to do a better job of catching that next time. So I will add, I have 2 more right here. Oops, these 2 will go to Amanda. So Amanda, I'm going to put them in an envelope for you. Amanda Purdue, if you just go ahead and let me know that you're acknowledging this, I'll put your name on this envelope. Amanda, are you still here? Okay. That's okay. I didn't see it either, so it's fine. We'll make sure next time we Purdue. All right. Ladies, if you would please send me an email to rachelreed2014@gmail.com. If you would send me an email with your address, I will get these in the mail as soon as mail goes. Currently, mail has not gone in 2 days. Our postal services have been shut down here because of the weather. So please send me an email right away so that I can get that out to you. All right, we'll do another giveaway in a few minutes. So, ladies, I want to kind of do a poll or a question. I am going to be doing another live video and I'm sorry, a live sale. And I see many of you here were part of my live sale last time. I had things from vintage postage stamps to fabric, 5-inch fabric square packs, which sold out very quickly, to kits, old book paper kits, tag, all kinds of things. What are some things that you ladies might be interested in if you, or something, things that you're looking for as a junk journaler? Because I'm getting ready to do another sale. You guys, I have way too much stuff. I can never use all this stuff in a lifetime. So it's time for me to share. And I love to go to estate sales and get things, but I have to share some things or I cannot go to any more estate sales. So laces and trims, Erica. Okay, that's good to know because I have tons of laces and trims. I'm embarrassed to say, you guys, I have over 1,000 yards of fabric in my house. Yes, you heard me correctly. Over 1,000 yards of fabric. I need to get rid of some fabric. Old papers, okay. Erica, did you got one of my old paper packs last time? Did you like that pack? Kits would be awesome. I love papers and cards, lace fabrics, old papers. Okay. Amanda, when you say kits, talk to me a little bit about kits. What kind of kits are you looking for? Oh, good. You're already using it. I'm so glad. Yeah, that paper pack. I love those paper packs. I have, I think, one left, and that's it. And I'm trying to decide, it's horrible. I'm like a hoarder. I'm trying to decide, do I want to get rid of it or do I want to keep it? Oh, darn it. And I cut that too small. I cut that too small, you guys. Go figure. Okay, that's all right. I'll use it for something else. I had up here somewhere on my messy desk some other lace. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? What did I do with it? All right, let me look here. I'm a hoarder. No doubt about it. Themed kits with fabric and paper and cards and lace. Okay, good to know because I'm starting to put together some more things. Penny has really inspired me to start putting together some kits. I always look at everybody else's and I think, I have stuff that's nicer than what they're selling or better. And then I just feel like, well, I can't sell it or people aren't going to want to buy it. And so I just never do that. Well, I've decided this year that I need to get rid of some things and I need to start sharing some of my supplies with people. And when I say share, I don't want ridiculous prices because nothing against anybody, but I think if I wouldn't pay that price, I don't want to charge people that price. So I really think that my prices are reasonable. They're probably too cheap considering that the postage rates have gone up to a ridiculous amount. Okay, so you want some things already sewn in them. Okay, so that's good to know because some people were asking me about that, and I do have like quilted blocks, lots of quilted blocks and things like that. So, and I'm really thinking about doing some of the sewn embellishments as well. So that's good to know, Amanda. All right. I'm going to try something on here that I've not done before, you guys, so I don't know if this is going to work. I'm going to make a little paper ruffle. Normally I sew these, but this time I'm going to give it a try with just glue. All right, let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right, first thing I'm going to do is add a little glue stick on here. So that will just help tack where I ruffled it. This paper is so brittle, I have to be really careful. All right. And now I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac. I told you guys this was an experimental one. So it may turn out terrible. I'm not sure. What do you think? That little fabric ruffle on there? Let's see if I can get it inked up a little more. Give it some more dimension. There. Now I think it needs a little something to go right here. So I think we're going to cut this out. This little key with the angel wings on it. Okay, so collage paper and Franken pages, that's a great idea, Penny. Maybe I'll try some of that. The other thing is, Penny, I know you do a lot of scanning of your stuff. Has anybody ever scanned Franken pages? Because I love all ready to put in your journal. Mary, I get mine from a distributor in India. My Sari fabric. Yeah, I get it from someone in India. And it takes a really long time to get here. The shipping is expensive, which is why once, I like to share it with people, but I usually can only share it in small lots because it's very expensive to ship over here. And you typically have to buy it in pretty large lots. You don't find too many people that will sell it in small lots for you. Oh, here's what I'm looking for, you guys. I was looking for that trim. But yes, I get it from India. Sorry, I got quiet here for a minute. Okay, so Penny scans everything unless it's not copyrighted. Awesome. So I will definitely be doing a live sale soon, and sharing some more of my collection. I will take some of your ideas and hopefully there'll be some of those. How would be a good way to let everybody know when the live sale is? I mean, I put it on my YouTube. Would you guys like an email sent out? I hope you have more tags, library envelopes, clusters, and vintage playing cards. Amanda, I do. I have some more. You know what? I just found some amazing. It's embarrassing, but I found some more vintage playing cards today. Um, let me grab them real quick and show you. Um, I was so excited. I totally forgot I had these. Let's see where. Oh, see, and I hid them. I put them in a spot where I would remember. Oh, of course, and now I can't find them. Look at these. I have botanical, and they look brand new, but they're not. They're vintage. I wish they were more yellowed. Someone must have had them. They smell really old. But look at each. Oops, I'm sorry. Each one has a different flower on it. Are these not gorgeous or what? So Mary, Facebook Messenger. Okay, that's good to know. Erica says, sign me up for those. Eric, I found those today when I was looking through more of my stuff. Do you guys want to see? Does anybody want to see the ephemera that I have, like the boxes that I still need to go through? I can grab a couple of them and show you. It's embarrassing. There we go. What do you think of this pocket? What do you think? You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to take my circle punch. No, it is not. It is fun. So you guys do want to see some of the stuff that I haven't sorted through yet to sell? Okay, give me a second. Oh, I gotta go this way. There we go. All right, so there is another pocket. And you know what? I don't want to see the blue, so I'm gonna cut that out too. There. What do you think? You guys like this pocket? Let's find some things to stuff in it really quick. There we go. So there's another quick and easy pocket. Susan, yours came out great. So you made one. Awesome. All right. The embarrassment's about ready to come out. Let me scoot some stuff. Okay, I can't show you all of them, but I will show you a couple of ephemera bins. Let me grab them. So I have them in. This is just one of my bins of cards. Okay, I don't know if I can. I have them in these little vintage sewing drawers. And I can't zoom out. Well, hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to move. I don't want to make you sick, but Okay. All right. Is that better? Okay. So let me show you this. This is an old sewing drawer. And I use it. So this is just cards, okay? I haven't even gotten into these. Look at these. Felix the Cat rummy cards. They were 29 cents. Look at these beauties, you guys. Look at the backs. Look at how cute these are. Aren't these adorable? So these are definitely going to be coming up in ephemera packs soon. Look at, I love these little monkeys. Aren't those monkeys adorable? And the lions, tigers, rabbits, these little kittens. You know what? Naomi needs a couple of these kittens. And so this was, I love how they're shaped though. Look at, here's Felix the cat. I love that little puppy. So, oh, look at these little bears. Oh, those are so cute. So this is one that I haven't even gotten into. I got this at an estate sale a while ago. Forgot I had them and found them. So that's one little pack. I wish I knew what year these were. Then this is something that I got. This is 1959. And I have no idea how to play this, but it looks like you have to put them together like this. But I just thought they were really cool. The backs aren't as cool. But aren't these neat? So 1959. So these are going to be some cards. I have tons of Trivial Pursuit Disney cards, tons of these, tons of the gold ones. I love the gold ones though, because you can really dress them up. You can cover this up and leave that gold on the outside. And it just makes a beautiful card, a beautiful journal card. I have this Mile a Minute. Look at these cute little kids on here. So this is another little box of ephemera that I need to get out. So look, it has the cute little scalloped edge cars, and this one has cars on it and some signs and birds, and so these are really cute. Okay, so Erica wants an elephant and Felix. I know, I'm telling you, Erica, there's just so much stuff that I forget that I keep collecting. All right, let's see what else. Oh, I have these. These aren't as old, but they have cute little images on them. They just have little pigs and horses, cows, fox. Look at these cute little fox. Little chicken. Oh no, maybe that's not. What is this? I don't think that's a chicken because this one's a chicken. Look at the turtle. I love the turtle. And the snails. So I have those. This game is Crazy Eights. These little vintage babies I love. These are from, I don't know. They're old. Let me see. There's no date on them, but the backs are black and white. But look at these gorgeous bunnies. These cats. Oh, it's called Jinx was the game. Look at these monkeys. Wouldn't that be cute in a circus journal? And then these chickens. So that's a set of vintage cards. I wish there were more bunnies, though. I love those bunnies. All right. Then I have, this one is really old, like 40s or 30s. I can't remember. This is what the back looks like. And then they're just, some of these, I had some of these cards in my little golden book kits. But these are very, very old, very vintage. They all have pictures on them. I have no idea what the game is. There's no direction card or anything to them. Oh, I lied. It's called Match Patch was the game. A make-believe game. Jim, Betsy, and Pete are playing Match Patch. Jim deals out the cards. Betsy on his left begins. So that's what these little guys are. So those are cute. Sell mixed packs of cards, Erica. That's a good idea. I could do that. And I have the, lost my rubber band. I have these that are all just word cards, number cards, those types of things. First words. These are the Golden Collection, and they're from 1958. And then, of course, I have these flashcards. I have this game that has just some beautiful colors. I have all of these little mini envelopes. These are not vintage. These are things that I've purchased over time, and I just now have way too many of them. I don't know. I clearly thought I would need a million of them, I guess. So you might see some of these going out. Look at how pretty those are. Coming up in one of my sales. I love these. Look at, they have like little wax seals on them. If you find any 1922, Penny, what are you asking? 1922 what? Are we still buffering? Can anybody hear me? Are we still buffering? I'm sorry. YouTube is just crazy. Erica, are we still buffering? There's no sound, Susan. You can't hear me at all? Okay, you're back. Okay, all right. Okay, so this is just some of my cards. This is just one bin of my cards. I'll grab one more bin and then I'll share with you guys. And then we'll get back to doing some more crafts. So then I have a bunch of bins that are. You want to see some fabric, Deborah? Oh my gosh. Most of my fabric is downstairs, but I might have some up here I can pull. Okay, so here is. Oh, thanks, Leslie, for stopping in. Right now I'm just sharing words. Embarrassing. Okay, so here's more cards. I have so many vintage playing cards. This one's really old. I have no idea what year, though. This is an old one, too. This one's really old. I have all of these Norman Rockwell cards. I have these blue vintage cards. You guys saw some of these. I have a few of my early 1900s playing cards left, some division cards. I have these crazy cards that I would only use in children's journals, but they're just of different cats and things. Oh, Leslie, I'd love to see your boxes of vintage cards. What else do I have here? Some more of the blue ones. I have these pink ones, these pink floral cards. These Boston cards. If I have any Boston fans, these are some old ones. I only have one of these left. It's a pink vintage, and it's plain on the back, which is really weird. I don't know why. And then I have these. These are not old. They're new, but I use these a lot to just alter. So those are those. And then in here, I also just have all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh, I have old maid cards. This is kind of my Maj Podge of I need to go through stuff. Here's some really old, let me turn this. I have lots of the big cards. I have this field guide with beautiful vintage bird pages in here. When I do my bird kits. Oh, I didn't even know I had this in here. Huh. I'll have to dig into that. See? Oh, look, there's another one. Oh, how embarrassing. An old vintage seam binding. I scan a lot of this ephemera so that I can share it with others. Just all kinds of things. Vintage pages. So that's just a little sneak peek into some of the stuff that I use when I start digging in. Look at this is one of my favorite books. And maybe I'll share this the next time in some packs. This has bugs. And it would be perfect for a nature journal. 1937 is the copyright on this. So maybe I'll share a few of those pages. Postcards, vintage postcards. This one's from 1922. And just all kinds of things. All kinds of things. All these little passport journals that I have not finished, but they have collage pages, and they're just all set to be decorated or used in a tuck spot. These are so fun. I love these little passport journals. I have tons of passport journals. Look at these. Tons of them. I love when you did clusters with postcards. Oh, yeah, I haven't in a long time, have I? Oh, this is something. Do any of you have Gold Bond stamps? Oh, sorry. Isn't this little guy cute? I need to scan this. I have all these Gold Bond stamps that I need to use. My name is Sandy Saver. I love this. I wish I knew the year though, but it is so brittle. I have to be really careful with it. But I'm planning on using these pages for my clusters. So maybe I'll share some of these in some of my kits too. Look at the back. This was California, and it has all of its places with the addresses. Drive-in theaters. So anyway, that's just a few things. Here's a real quick, I need to get back on track, but here's a playing card journal. 2 playing cards that I put together. I added a little fabric binding and put some papers in it. And look, you can make little mini journals. Whoops, let me put it the right way. Little mini journals out of 2 playing cards. So those are fun too. So if you haven't done that, if you have a lot of playing cards, that's another way to use them up. And I just added a little quote in here. In dreams, we catch glimpses of life larger than our own. You can decorate these little pages and this, and this one doesn't close well because I didn't do a good job. I needed to leave a little more of a gap in my spine and I didn't. So I just used a little paper clip to close it. But those are flat enough. They can go in, they can even go in these pockets because they're nice and flat and it just becomes a little journal. They're great for purses, good little gifts. So that's another idea. I love this. This is another, see, I need to do something else besides show you guys all my junk. This is a little tiny journal that I made a little 1/4-inch spine. And I love this one too. Look at it. It's just a plain journal that needs to be decorated up. Real easy. Maybe we'll do a mini, you want me to do a mini journal night where we just make some teeny tiny journals? Yeah, you know what? Maybe tomorrow, since I'm home on a snow day, at some point I could figure out a time and we could do, and I can show you. Like this is a really easy one. This is just a stapled journal. And all I used was a piece of 5x7 paper. And they're just really great. They're good gifts. They're good. I like to give these to my nieces and stuff when they want a junk journal because they're easy to make and they're manageable for people who are just learning. Here's another one, just another journal, junk journal that can be embellished. So how about we do another giveaway? And how about I send somebody one of these junk journal passport kits. And whoever wins it, I will let them pick the cover that they want. Okay? So let's do another giveaway for those of you who have stayed with me. All right, let me write a number down. This time we're going to do it from 1 to 40. Oh, I got to do it off camera though. 1 to 40. All right, go ahead and put your number in and you are going to get one of my little passport journal kits, and all you'll have to do is just tie it. You'll either use your some sort of twine to tie it together, or you can staple it when you get it, and you'll get to pick your cover. Okay, Erica picked 37. So Heather, winner, I need you to pick a different number, please. Heather, will you pick a different number, please? Because Erica posted before you. Okay, thank you, Heather. Penny, you haven't posted yet. Give me a number. Here's another one. I used a napkin and just decoupaged it on the front. Four more numbers. If you're out there, get in this drawing. It's free. If I pick you, I'll be sending you one of these little passport journal kits for you to put together. All right, Erica, are we buffering or are people just not entering? Okay, well then we're gonna go ahead at this point and we're gonna flip the number. All right, the number is 38. Who's the closest person to 38 without going over? 38, closest person without going over. Heather won, Erica? Or Erica won? Erica, you won? Can't go over. It's got to be one. Erica, yay, Erica. Okay, Erica, what color cover do you want? Do you want the brown floral, pink, blue, or craft color? Which cover do you want? Floral, pink, blue, craft. Okay, so Erica wants craft. All right, let's do one more. I'll give one more of these away, you guys. I shouldn't. I'm giving all this stuff away, and oh well. That's the fun of it. All right, let's do one more. This time we're going to do 1 to 20. Don't put any numbers in yet, guys. Don't put any numbers in. I need to think a minute here. Oh, and then I showed you the number. Great. Let's try this again. Okay. Go ahead and put your numbers in between 1 and 20. 1 and 20. Erica, I'm going to put yours in an envelope right now. I will, Erica. I'll throw it in with your inventory cards because they're still sitting here since the mail hasn't gone. Any more numbers? Says right now we're doing a giveaway. If you want to pick a number between 1 and 20, I'm giving away these little mini journals to be put together. Oh, I have a couple more covers. I didn't even realize. Okay, Erica, we're going to go ahead and we're going to close it down at this point. The number is 11. Who has the number 11? The number 11. Susan said 10. All right, Susan, you're the closest. So, Susan, what color cover do you want? Floral pink, blue, craft, orange, or this striped one? Susan wants craft too. All right, yay, Susan. All right, you guys, I'm done giving those away. But these are really fun. We definitely need to do some of these passport journals. I'll do one. Whoops. I'll do a little tutorial on those. Okay, this one is Susan. Erica will be right back. That's not a problem. Susan Ricker. All right, so far, our fourth giveaway tonight. Yellow. All right. Okay, so I showed you a little sneak peek into my stash. You guys, that's just a very small amount. Somebody wanted to see some of my fabric, and most of my fabric is downstairs, but I can show you, I do have a bag of some squares up here. I can show you that I was kind of picking through. If I'm going to show fabric, I'll have to bring it up next time. But what I did, and I can't remember, Penny, you're going to have to help me. I think I had 18 5-inch squares in the last pack, and I sold those packs for $5, and they were 5-inch squares ready to go, and they were perfect for flips. But here's some of the fabrics that I have upstairs. Tomorrow, Rachel. Deborah, tomorrow for what, hon? What are you asking? Deborah Carver's asking tomorrow, Rachel. What would you like tomorrow? I love this. I actually am making some fabric washi tape out of this. And then I have all these just these squares. These are littler squares. Some of them are sewn together. Here's some Frank. Can't remember. Is it Cafier fabric? The journal. Deborah Carver, the journal. Oh, the smaller journals. You want to know if I'm going to do a live tomorrow for the smaller journals? Is that what you're asking me, Deborah? Yeah. So, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ah, facette. Thank you. Thank you, Erica. I couldn't. My brain was not working. Yeah. So when I do these fabric packs, just so you guys know, and I need to get some more together. You get them. You get. I can't remember. Penny, if you're still in here, do you remember how many I had in a pack for $5? You hoard fabric too. So anyway, sure, I'll put my email out. There's my email. Okay, so anyway, you get a package, a bundle of 5-inch squares, and I love to do fabric flips. The fabric flips are so much fun. Look at you guys. I thought I was out of Dick and Jane fabric. Look, I found a little bit of my Dick and Jane fabric left. I'm not sure if I'm going to share any more of this or not, though. I'm just going to be honest. I thought I was completely out of it. I had like 4 yards of this, and this is all I have left. I sold some in my fabric packs last time. So typically, what I do for my fabric packs that are $5 is I make them themed. They're 5-inch squares, and I had a cowboy theme last time. I had these beautiful frogs in it. These frogs are amazing. But what you can do with fabric is just there's so much you can do with it. And like this fabric right here matches this collection, this Bella Rose collection. So, you can start with a piece like this, and then I can simply just get fabrics and laces and layer them to create flips for pages. So I'll show you this one last thing because I came on to do pockets, and we've kind of taken we've kind of sidetracked off into something else. But if I wanted to make a flip, I would, and maybe I'll do some fabric flip packs too, you guys. So you can start layering these like this. And then you look for another piece of fabric that kind of goes. Well, this does not necessarily go with the Bella Rose because there's not a lot of blue in it. But you keep layering on top of each other, and you end up with a beautiful piece that can go on your page. So here I now have this fabric piece, and if I wanted to, I could add, this is kind of big and I wouldn't probably do something this big, but I can also add some pieces on top. I'm looking for my journal so I can show you how this little fabric flip would work, but I've now got my desk such a mess that before I can do any more videos or anything, I need to clean it off. Okay, journal, where did you go? Where did you go? Here it is. Okay. So if I open up again to a blank page, so look, I can simply just take this have this layered piece here. I would probably take something like this. You guys, and I'm not going to take the time to cut it out because I'm just kind of showing you, but I would maybe put a piece like this on here. And now I've got a hidden journaling spot. Isn't that pretty? That little fabric flip. So those are fun as well. Yep, my fabric flip bundles were $18 for $5, and those were shipped right to you for $5. So I definitely will put together some more fabric flip packs. And I might even include some paper embellishments for people who want to use those. But for those of you who have also done clusters with me or have some of my clusters, this is a great place to put clusters on. If I can find, here's my little box of clusters. So this is another way to, sorry guys, we've totally got off track today. But look, I can just take and add that cluster to the fabric. I can add something, smaller. And it's just so beautiful. You could add just a fabric cluster on top of your fabric flip. Those colors don't exactly go, but you can take and put your lace this way and put your cluster this way. So there's some things you can do with these fabric bunches. You can simply, attach this down. Now you can sew them, but I've also glued them. So how I do that is I'll glue all these pieces together, and then I finally will glue this final piece. So if you don't have a sewing machine, don't worry about it. But look, I could also just simply add a collage tag on it as well, and we end up with a totally different look. So if you have not done the fabric clusters, this is something that I think you should do. We could do a little, Penny, is this something, do you want me to do some fabric clusters for the retreat? And then I could do a video for people who purchased those bundles. I could do a video. So anyway, you guys, I appreciate everyone who came today. We've been on here for 2 hours, so I'm going to let everybody go. I appreciate all of you. Please give me a thumbs up. And I will definitely try to get back online at some point tomorrow to a mini journal video. All right, talk to everybody soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming and spending your evening with me. Have a good day, everybody.